WWE Saturday night's main event, January 24th, Saturday, 2026. You already know what it is. Let's just get right into it. They kicked it off with Stephanie McMahon. She's the official host of this event. They was in Canada. Her co-host was stuck at the airport due to the extreme cold weathers in Canada. I'm talking minus 7 degrees. They talking about it felt like it was 13. It was so goddamn cold. A lot of people was held up. Joe Testicles was not able to host with Stephanie McMahon, but shouts out to Joe Testicles.
Joe Tessitore.
We see you, big dog. But after that though, they kicked it off with the first match of the night. I'm talking the Samoan werewolf himself. He was walking to the ring before he came out. He said he went from EBT to the WWE. 7 kids, 1 mattress, 17 lockdown, 18 lockdown, child support, all of that, man. Cody Rhodes wasn't trying to hear none of that though. He wanted to get Jacob Fatu came out first, and then Cody Rhodes came out with this big ass helmet for the match's big ass cranium. It had wings on the side. He was amped up, man, and he came out. The crowd was rocking with him. They was singing his song. They had the pyro, and then when that second form of pyro came and he was celebrating in the ring with his jacket on, Jacob Fatu just started beating on his ass. Started welling out on him. Security came out there. The refs was out there, but in the middle of all of that, what happened with Cody? Did he hit a ref or something?
Yeah, he hit a ref. It was Charles Robinson.
Oh, he hit Charles Robinson. Shouts out to Charles Robinson, always getting his ass beat, especially at Saturday night's main event. He always end up getting hurt. When that happened, that set up all the commotion. When Cody did that, that's what really set off all the commotion. All the refs, all the security came out, and they literally fought all over the damn arena. It felt like. All in the crowd, all in the back, all in everywhere. They was going at it. All on the staircase in the crowd. Jacob, he was landing some big moves too. And before they got all in the crowd, Jacob, he did a nice like jump off the side of the thing. He bounced off the ropes. Jacob lost like 20 pounds too, so he's a lot faster. He damn near trying to get a 6-pack going. He dropped a lot of that fat. And Cody Rhodes was going at it all through the arena. The crowd was chanting, "This is awesome." The crowd was in full excitement mode. Jacob, he was getting his hits all too heavy, but Cody Rhodes, what was Cody Rhodes doing when he was hitting Jacob with stuff? What was going on with that?
Yeah, he was hitting him with people's drinks and everything.
Yeah, you said something about him spitting some stuff on Jacob.
It was probably a cup of fans' water.
Yeah, Cody was getting wild, man. He was throwing drinks at this man. He spit some stuff out at him. He was hitting him with stuff like in the concession stand for a little bit. And Jacob was getting his hits off every now and then. Wade Barrett called Jacob Fatu a prison thug. He called him that in the middle of the commentating, man. He don't like Jacob Fatu at all, man. But they was just going at it, man. The crowd was loving it, man. Cody was hitting Jacob. Jacob was hitting Cody. They was elbows, punches, knocking each other down. Security was getting thrown off ledges. Security was getting knocked out, punched, and kicked. It came to one point they was in the back, and Cody just started whacking securities in the head with the trash can, boinking them like this was a game at Chuck E. Cheese, like the whack the mole or something. He was just hitting them back and forth. Everybody was getting hit. Everybody was getting beat down. It don't matter what was happening. And they made it to some portion on the crowd, like in the equipment area, and they was going at it, blow through a security dude off the ledge. All this commotion, all this chaos was going on, and who popped up out of nowhere?
Drew McIntyre,
the Scottish freak, the one who hit all the referees' wives on the low. He came, man, and he threw Jacob Fatu off the ledge, threw him through a table, and then he cocked back and put straight forearm and fist straight to Cody Rhodes' balls, man. Straight fist to balls. He hit him with everything he got, man. Almost made one of Cody balls explode, man. I don't know if Cody can have any more kids, man. And then he powerbombed his ass off. Wait, what did he do after that? He hit him in the balls.
He powerbombed him hard on another set of tables.
Right on the other side. Cody damn near disappeared. You didn't even say it, but you knew it was hard. He was in the corner all cuffed up. Drew McIntyre was just standing there tall, man, just staring down Cody Rhodes. The crowd was looking in amazement. He jumped down off the ledge and just kind of just walked off, man. And Drew McIntyre started. The crowd, when he threw Cody off, the crowd was yelling, holy shit, holy shit. It was getting just so crazy, man. What you think about what did you think about this Jacob Fatu versus Cody Rhodes match, man?
Cody Rhodes should have won the match, and the match should have ended. I hate you, Drew McIntyre.
Drew came in and he did. The match never started. It made for a great classic moment. This is one of the best ways they ever started off Saturday night's main event in the history of Saturday night's main event. So shouts out to Cody and Jacob Fatu and Drew and all of them. But after that though, they showed that they got the Attitude Era edition of WWE 2K26, and they also got the Monday Night War edition. That right there kind of made me want to get it a little bit. They're going to have like the WCW roster heavy on this one. That made me kind of want to get it. And then after that, after the 2K news, they had Kathy Kelly in the back interviewing Drew McIntyre, and he was going crazy talking about he'll beat Cody ass, he'll beat Jacob Fatu ass. Any new refs that's going to get hired, if they married, he gonna hit their wives. Drew's going crazy, man. He don't care. And after that though, they had Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus who?
Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez
for the women's tag team championship. And of course, you know, Lillian Garcia, she had the special Saturday night main event microphone. She had introduced everybody in special. And you know, they had Michael Cole on a play-by-play. Wade Barrett was the analyst. Stephanie McMahon the host. And you know, Lillian ring announcer. You know, everybody did a great job tonight. But Rio versus Liv and Roxanne, man, this is a really good match. All these women, all of them got pretty much different styles. Io Sky, high flyer. Rhea Ripley, powerhouse. Roxanne Perez, damn near almost kind of like a submissionist a little bit. And Liv, she got a technical style to her. They both small. The match started off really good, but it mostly started off with Liv and Roxanne beating the hell out of Io Sky. They was beating her ass, knocking her all over the place. They would not let her get to Rhea Ripley for nothing. They kept holding her back, kept stopping her from getting on Rhea, hitting her with every move that they got. When she finally did get to Rhea came out and started beating ass. But Liv, she was able to avoid. Doing a lot of smart stuff. Every time Rhea or Io got close to win, Liv would break it up. She was just doing so much. Liv, her wrestling IQ is on another level. Her and Roxanne Perez, though. That's what made them good, but it was not enough. Rhea Ripley was just overpowering both of them. They couldn't do nothing with Rhea Ripley. She was beating their ass, and Io Sky would come out of nowhere, and she was doing her thing. They couldn't really do nothing until Raquel had popped up out of nowhere. She had broke up and saved the match because they was about to lose to Rio. And Raquel came out and she gave Io Sky a heavy power bomb outside the ring. Right on outside the ring, right on her back. And then she was beating ass standing tall. You know, Big Sexy. Your girl, Big Sexy.
I hate Raquel.
Raquel Rodriguez, man, standing.
That's Big Ugly.
Oh goddamn! That's Raquel Rodriguez, man.
That's Big Sloppy.
She was standing that tall, you know.
That's Big Horrible.
How she do? And who came?
That's Big Dumbass.
Who came out of nowhere and ran down on Raquel Rodriguez?
La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer.
Young Stephanie came out. I don't think she 100% healed, but she healed enough to go out there and put a little work in. She started beating up on Raquel for a second. It looked like Raquel had turned the tables on Stephanie when she ran out and was finna start beating her ass, but no, she had caught her, reversed her, had her end up throwing her like over the barricade, and she ended up pulling her away from the fight. And once that happened, Rhea Ripley got to zoom in and start beating ass, man. Her and Io Sky took full advantage of that 2-on-2 action. Roxanne Perez is cold, but she's young. She's still a rookie, and Liv's is simply not big enough or strong enough to go against Rhea, and she's not fast enough to go against Io Sky. So she was at a huge disadvantage. Rhea Ripley ended up catching Liv Morgan with a nasty rib tie. And got that pin for a win. I think Io hit her with that moonsault too, right after the rib tie, and they pinned Liv Morgan, and Rhea retains. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, they retained and they won. They still got the tag team belts. What did you think about that match?
This is a good match, but it was a disappointing outcome. I do not like this tag team of Rio.
I definitely don't know what the hell is going on with them, but they won. They say we don't know what's gonna go on with this next, man. They next opponents though is gonna be Kiana James and Julia. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky will be going against Kiana James and Julia for them tag team titles. Who you got winning that match?
I mean, both of these tag teams kind of suck.
God damn. Who you got?
I'm going to have to go with Julia and Kiana James.
Yeah, I want them to beat Rhea. I want them to break this shit up. Let's break it up. And then after Rhea Ripley and Io caught them a win, they got into... This was like a surprise match for the night, too. They was not advertising this. Nobody mentioned AJ Styles versus Nakamura. What did you think about that? Was you ready for that match, man?
I mean, this match was a complete waste of time.
I ain't gonna say all of that. I just think they should have had it should have been Jade. Jade hasn't defended the title not one time. Her versus Jordan Grace would have been perfect tonight. Or even the MFTs versus the Wyatt family or whatever they are called. The dudes with the costumes. If they would have, man, that's for the title, that would have been great. But they chose AJ Styles versus Nakamura, you know. They kept talking about how these dudes, how their careers, how long they've been out, and the history and all that, you know. AJ Styles, he came out with a mask on. What did you think of AJ Styles' mask?
That mask was horrible, and especially the fact that he paired it up with that bitch ass lace front.
God damn. AJ Styles is that guy, bro. And be prepared for what he gonna do to Gunther next week.
Gunther gonna make him tap like another little bitch.
AJ Styles, man, came out with the mask, ready. They said that was the first time he wore the mask in 10 years. They say he only wear it when he go against crazy Asians. And you already know who came out. Young Nakamani, Mora, the Moho himself. He came out doing his thing, man. The crowd was rocking with his music. What was you telling me about Nakamura theme music got the most views? How many views that song got?
Nakamura's theme song has the most views on the WWE Music Channel at over 60 million.
60 million?
Yep.
Or 16 million?
60.
Damn. That's wild. I don't even like that song, to be honest with you. It's alright. That beat go hard. I ain't gonna lie, but come on.
Hell no.
That beat, I rock with that beat though, but
hell no.
They had a pretty good match. They was going back and forth. Not a big fan of neither one of them like that, but both of them are great wrestlers though, and they was going at it back and forth. But you already know Nakamura, he been on a heavy lose streak. He ain't beating AJ Styles. AJ Styles going at it with the best of the best. He was just a tag team champion with who was he with? Dragon Lee. Yeah, he was with Dragon Lee, and he been going at it with Gunther. He was able to get the win over Nakamura. Hit him with what's AJ special called?
The Styles Clash.
Yeah, he hit him with that, called him with that Styles Clash and all that. He beat him. He beat the guy, got that win. And AJ, he'll be battling at the Royal Rumble against Gunther. And like we were just mentioning a few moments ago, who you got winning that match? AJ Styles or Gunther?
Big Guns.
You think he gonna beat him by a tap out or a pin?
He gonna tap his ass out like a little bitch.
If AJ lose, they say he putting his career on the line. You ready for AJ not to wrestle no more?
Yeah.
God damn, man. Shouts out to AJ Styles. May he, get the best of luck going against Gunther.
I was never a fan of the bitch ass lace front.
Oh. After that, they had Stephanie McMahon. She had updates, man. She had a lot of updates talking about all the stuff they got going on. And then they showed young Sami Zayn, man. He was outside getting hella love in Canada. It was super cold out there, though. And people were still out there showing Sami Zayn love, man. They love Sami Zayn, man, out there in Canada, man. Sami Zayn could probably get any chick he wants out there in Canada, man. All you got to do is just let them know what it is, man. They see a Sami Zayn, they gonna rock with him just because him being Sami Zayn. But after that, though, they had the main event of the evening, man. A Saturday night's main event, and not just any main event. I'm not talking about a one-on-one. I'm not talking about a triple threat match, but I'm talking about that fatal four-way action, man. Fatal four-way action. Who do we have in the fatal four-way, man?
Randy Orton, Trick Williams, Damian Priest, and Sami Zayn.
You already know what it is, man. These are the four that qualified to be here. And off the bat, man, Randy Orton came out. Crowd showed him love. Damian Priest came out. Trick Williams, the crowd was singing Trick Williams' song. They were showing him love. And then, Sami Zayn came out and the crowd went crazy. All the Canadians was going crazy. I think I seen Drake out there. Yo, boy, Drake, man.
I hate Drake. Worst rapper known to mankind.
God damn. I seen
Kendrick is better.
God damn.
Kendrick murdered his ass in the rap game. Fuck Drake.
God damn. I got money to blow.
Fuck him and Wayne.
God damn, man. Drake, man. Sami Zayn, man, Canadian style, man. But after that, though, I mean, after Sami Zayn came out, they was finna get they right before the match, and Trick Williams, he jumped out the ring, and he said he gonna play it smart, not hard, and he picked his spots at the beginning. They start going at it like crazy. I'm talking about big boots from Damian Priest. I'm talking about massive headbutts from the extra large cranium of Randy Orton. I'm talking all kind of stuff, man. Beard scrapes from Sami Zayn, where he get behind you and just scrape his beard across your back.
That's disgusting.
I'm talking painful, like a scouring pad in a sink when you washing gunk off a dish. It get wild, man. It was going at it like crazy, man. I'm talking 4 different styles here. I'm talking about Damian Priest, a powerhouse. Randy Orton, high off the coke. You already know. Trick Williams, man, the young explosive OG, man. And then you got big beard Sami Zayn with the bun, man. Canadian style. He had his noodles. He was listening to Drake on the way there, so he was extra hyped up.
Horrible taste in music.
Ready to do his thing, man. I'm talking big moves, big action. It was at one point Randy was just throwing mugs on the table, man. Young Randy style, man. What happened with Randy throwing all them on the table? Did he throw all of them on the table?
Yes, he did.
One by one?
Yeah.
Did that table break?
Hell no.
This is wild, man. These reinforced announce tables, strong as hell. Do y'all know how big these dudes is to be landing on these announce tables? They not breaking like this. Trick Williams, Damian Priest, Sami Zayn, Randy. These dudes are huge, man. These announce tables are about strong as ever, but man, a lot of action. Randy even called double DDT action. Who he double DDT on the ropes?
Damian Priest and Trick Williams.
The psychotic DDT style, man. I'm talking about big hits. And you already know Trick Williams is doing. Man, Trick Williams, man, put some damn pants on, man. Put some fucking pants on, my nigga. Put some pants on, my nigga. What the hell is wrong with you, man? Ass hanging out and shit, man.
He got on Lash's booty shorts.
He got Lash booty shorts on, man. What the fuck wrong with you, Trick, man? Put some damn pants on, man. You running around looking crazy as hell, man. I was hoping Sami Zayn beat your ass, man. Wild as hell, man.
Bro might be worse than Osiris.
He's definitely up there, man. It's pissing me off, man. But he was landing a lot of big moves, man. He got Booker T's whole move set, basically. I personally think he's a little bit better than Booker T with his explosiveness, but not with the spinning Rooney though. His spinning Rooney trash, man. But he was going at it with all of them, picking his spots. We already know Randy, he the strongest one in this match. You know, Damian Priest was that powerhouse though. He was landing all kind of big moves, and Damian Priest had stitches in his mouth from the nights before he got caught with that trick shot. They was just going at it. So many different spots, man. Everybody was doing their thing, but it came down to one point with young. It came to one point where Sami Zayn just caught fire, man. He started handing out hulu kicks. He started hitting people with them special bombs and charging them on full force. And he caught Damian Priest with a nasty hulu kick. Popped him in the Damian Priest got brain damage at this point. He been all fucked up, man. He been getting his ass beat. Once he got caught by that hulu kick, it was lights out.
Haluva kick.
Sami Zayn caught that pin for the win on Damian Priest. Trick Williams couldn't do nothing about it, and neither could Randy Orton. They couldn't do nothing about it, man. Sami Zayn had the Canadian power. He had that Drake inspiration.
Drake ain't no type of inspiration.
Canadians don't lose, man, especially not in their hometown, man. Shouts out to Sami Zayn. Shouts out to Drake.
No shouts out to Drake. Get out.
Sami Zayn is about to go against young Drew McIntyre. After Sami Zayn won, man, Drew McIntyre came out. He tried to fight Sami Zayn for a split second. But what happened with that?
It went horrible for Drew. He got his ass thrown out of the ring, and he did not go in back after that. Yeah,
he just left that alone, man. You don't want to fight a crazy Canadian with a beard like that in Canada. You fucked up, man. Drew had to get the fuck up out of there, man. Drew had to get out of there, man. Your boy Drew.
I hate Drew.
Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. Who you got winning it?
I hate both of them.
At the Royal Rumble. Who gonna win that though, man? Who you got?
I got the undisputed title itself winning.
Shouts out to Sami Zayn. You doing your thing, man. You beat out 3 of the top competitors. Did your thing. Damian Priest, he done got his ass knocked out. We might not see him next SmackDown, but overall, this Saturday main event was crazy. It started off crazy with Jacob and Cody. Rio beat Liv and Roxanne. AJ and Nakamura. I don't know where the hell that came from. And then we had this Fatal 4-Way, which was a great Fatal 4-Way. Everybody did their thing. What did you think of this Saturday's night's main event?
It could have been better.
What was the best match of the night out the 4 matches?
The Fatal 4-Way was honestly a little bit disappointing, so I'm going to have to go with Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez.
God damn. What'd you think about that AJ Styles versus Nakamura match?
That was so pointless. That shouldn't even be on television.
We need to run that back with Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes. They got to do that again. Cage match or something.
Strip Drew from the title.
Never that, but that was Saturday night's main event. It went down. So much action out the gate. I feel like it was a good event, but they definitely should have had Jade Cargill fighting Jordan Grace tonight for that title. That would have made the night so much better. We did not need AJ Styles versus Nakamura. And if we wasn't going to have Jay versus Jordan Grace, you could have had them MFTs versus them sweaty costume wearing dudes. It would have been fire for the titles, man. But shouts out to Saturday night's main event. It was live, man, doing this thing on Peacock, man. It's going crazy. Royal Rumble next week. Message of the day.
Sami Zayn is lame. You thought you were going to get more? Nah, you got to work for this shit, man.